They always told me to be strong, to face the world head on, but what do they know about the weight that crushes my soul? Every day feels like a battle against shadows, ghosts of my past, and the darkness that lurks within. You think this life is easy? Nah, it's a relentless grind, a cruel joke played on those who dare to dream. I've seen things, man. I've felt the cold embrace of despair, the kind that seeps into your bones and makes you question your very existence. Tears ain't just water. They're the blood of a soul wounded by life's brutality. Every drop that falls from my eyes is a testament to the wars I've fought, the battles I've lost, and the pain I carry. But here I am, still standing, still breathing. Why? Because giving up ain't an option. Yeah, it hurts. It hurts so damn much that sometimes I wish I could just disappear, fade into the shadows and be forgotten. But that's not me. That's not the warrior I am. People don't understand. They see the scars, but they don't feel the sting. They hear the words, but they don't get the meaning. They think I'm just a sad story, another tragic tale in a world full of them. But this ain't a story. This is my life, my reality, and it's hell. I've been through wars, real ones, in the flesh and in the mind. I've seen friends fall, watched hope bleed out in the dirt, and felt the cold grip of death. But the worst battles? They ain't out there on some battlefield. They're right here inside where no one can see. The battlefield of the mind is where the real war is waged, and it's relentless. You ever look in the mirror and not recognize the person staring back? That's me. Every single day. I see a ghost, a shadow of who I used to be. The fire that once burned bright is now just embers, barely flickering. But those embers, they're still there. And as long as there's a spark, there's a chance for the flame to reignite. I've cried rivers, oceans of tears that could drown the strongest of men. But those tears, they ain't a sign of weakness. They're the blood of my soul, pouring out, cleansing me, reminding me that I'm still alive. The pain is real, the sadness is deep, but so is the strength that comes from enduring it. People say, work harder, push through it, but they don't know what it takes. It's not just about physical strength or mental toughness. It's about digging deep, reaching into the darkest parts of yourself, and finding that last bit of willpower to keep going. It's about making it real, feeling every ounce of that hurt, and using it to fuel your fire. You gotta be serious about this, ain't no half-assing your way through it. The darkness will consume you if you let it, drag you down into an abyss you might never crawl out of. So you fight. You claw your way out, one painful inch at a time. You make it hard because the harder it is, the stronger you become. I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. Life is brutal, unfair, and it will break you down if you let it. But you have to be tougher. You have to look that pain in the eye and say, I ain't done yet. You have to turn your sadness into strength, your tears into resolve. Every drop of blood, sweat, and tear you shed is a testament to your resilience. They'll call you crazy, tell you to give up, to take the easy way out, but you ain't built for easy. You're a warrior, forged in the fires of suffering. You wear your scars like badges of honor, proof that you survived when others would have fallen. And that makes you unstoppable. So yeah, work harder, make it really hard, because that's the only way you'll know what you're truly made of. Embrace the pain, the sadness, the darkness. Let it shape you, mold you into something fierce, something unbreakable. Stand tall, even when the weight of the world tries to crush you. Be the warrior you're meant to be. This ain't about winning or losing. It's about survival. About proving to yourself that no matter how deep the darkness, you have the power to find the light. It's about being real, facing your demons head on, and refusing to back down. It's about being serious, taking every hit life throws at you and still getting back up. I may be broken, battered, and bruised, but I'm still here. And as long as there's breath in my lungs, I will keep fighting, because that's what warriors do. We endure, we persevere, we rise from the ashes of our own despair, stronger and more determined than ever. So bring on the darkness. Let it come. Let it try to consume me. I'll face it with open arms, and I'll show it what true strength looks like. I'll work harder, push myself to the brink, and then push some more. I'll make it real every single moment, every single struggle. And in the end, I'll come out the other side, not just as a survivor, but as a warrior reborn. You think it's easy to stay in the fight when everything inside you is screaming to quit? Nah, it's the hardest thing in the world. But it's also the most important, because giving up, that's the real defeat. Every time you push through the pain, every time you choose to keep going when every part of you wants to stop, you're proving to yourself and the world that you can't be broken. You're showing that no matter how many times you fall, you'll get back up, stronger, harder, and more determined than ever before. And when you finally come out on the other side, when the darkness starts to lift and you can see the light again, you'll realize something profound. All that pain, all that suffering, it wasn't for nothing. It was shaping you, forging you into the warrior you were always meant to be. You'll look back and see that every tear, every drop of blood, was a step on the path to becoming invincible. Because in the end, it's not the victories that define us, but the battles we fight and the strength we find in the struggle. So stand tall, warrior, and embrace the pain. It's the crucible that will make you unstoppable. This is my battle cry, my declaration of defiance. I won't let the sadness win. I won't let the darkness take over. I'll fight with everything I have, with every ounce of my being. Because that's what it means to be a warrior. To never give up, to never surrender, to always fight for the light no matter how dark it gets. Work harder. Make it really hard, serious and real. Because that's the only way to truly live.